Boston's Logan International Airport is a vital hub, a place where journeys begin and end, a constant flurry of activity connecting the city to the world. Day and night, the airport pulses with life, a testament to human mobility and connection. But tonight, winter has decided to make its presence known, adding a new layer of complexity to the already intricate dance of air travel. A blanket of snow descends, transforming the familiar landscape into a glistening, challenging environment. The elements are testing the resilience of this crucial transportation artery. A recent snowfall left the runways slick and treacherous, a deceptive beauty masking a potential hazard. The smooth, white surface hides the danger of reduced friction, demanding the utmost precision and care from pilots and ground crews alike. Every movement needs to be calculated. This situation is demanding extra caution from everyone involved, from the ground staff battling the elements to the air traffic controllers orchestrating the flow of aircraft. The unsung heroes of the airport are working tirelessly to ensure safety remains paramount. Their dedication is crucial in these conditions. JetBlue Flight 312, inbound from Savannah, a journey from warmer skies to the heart of a New England winter, is now on its final approach. The passengers, eager to reach their destination, are unaware of the subtle challenges unfolding on the ground below. The aircraft is on final approach, descending through the crisp night air, guided by the steady hand of the pilots and the watchful eyes of air traffic control. The runway lights twinkle like guiding stars, offering a beacon of safety in the wintry darkness. The pilots, experienced in the nuances of winter landings, are meticulously reviewing their procedures, their focus unwavering. Years of training and countless hours in the cockpit have prepared them for moments like these, where skill and composure are paramount. They prepare for what should be a routine touchdown, a seamless transition from air to ground. But in aviation, especially in winter, nothing can be taken for granted. Vigilance is key. Ground crews have worked tirelessly, battling the relentless snowfall to clear the runways, creating a safe path for arriving and departing aircraft. Their efforts are a critical component of airport safety, often unseen but always essential. Despite their best efforts, ice lingers in patches, a hidden threat lurking beneath the freshly cleared surface. These invisible hazards demand constant monitoring and adjustments to landing procedures. Air traffic controllers, the silent guardians of the skies, guide Flight 312 in with precision and expertise. Their calm voices provide reassurance and direction, ensuring the aircraft remains on course. They are relaying the latest information on wind conditions and runway conditions, providing the pilots with the critical data they need to make informed decisions. Communication is key to a safe landing. At this moment, everything appears set for a safe and uneventful arrival. The aircraft is aligned, the pilots are prepared, and the ground crews are standing by. But the world of aviation is never fully predictable, a complex interplay of technology, human skill, and the unpredictable forces of nature. This is especially true in the heart of winter, when conditions can change in an instant and the best-laid plans can be challenged by the elements. As Flight 312's wheels finally touch down on the snow-dusted runway, a new chapter begins. The stage is set for an unexpected turn of events, a reminder that even the most routine operations can quickly become extraordinary. What began as a routine landing is about to transform into a memorable incident, a test of skill, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to safety. Emergency procedures and the ability to maintain composure under pressure will be paramount in the moments that follow. The training, the protocols, and the unwavering dedication of the airport staff will soon be put to the ultimate test. Unbeknownst to them, the passengers and crew are just moments away from an experience that will capture the attention of the world and make headlines across the nation. Tonight, Logan International Airport's winter landscape is about to become more than just a picturesque scene. It's about to become the backdrop for a real-world case study in airport safety, a testament to the dedication and preparedness of those who work tirelessly to keep the skies safe. Flight 312, inbound and carrying a full complement of passengers, approached Logan International under less than ideal conditions. The weather had been fickle all day, alternating between periods of clear skies and sudden bursts of snow. As the aircraft descended, a fresh layer of ice coated the runway, presenting an invisible hazard to the incoming flight. The wheels of Flight 312 hit the runway, a moment of relief, quickly shattered. The initial touchdown felt normal, a reassuring thud that signaled the beginning of the deceleration process. But almost immediately, a subtle change occurred. The expected friction seemed absent, replaced by an unnerving sensation of gliding. As the pilots try to slow the plane, applying reverse thrust and engaging the braking system, they realize something is terribly wrong. The normal responsiveness is gone, replaced by a disconcerting lack of control. It begins to veer, tires struggling for grip on the icy surface. Despite their best efforts, the aircraft stubbornly refuses to stay centered on the runway. A sickening slide begins, imperceptible at first, then rapidly escalating. The aircraft slides, unresponsive, across the airfield. The pilots fight to regain control, but the ice has won. The plane is now at the mercy of physics, an enormous metal machine skating on a treacherous surface. It leaves the runway, a jarring transition from the relatively smooth asphalt to the uneven terrain beyond, skidding onto the frozen grass. The ground crew watches in horror, powerless to intervene as the drama unfolds. Inside, passengers feel the jolt, a sudden and unexpected lurch that throws them forward in their seats. As the plane bumps over uneven ground, the overhead bins rattle and a few nervous screams pierce the air. The engines spool down, their powerful roar fading into a whimper as the pilots initiate the emergency shutdown procedure. An eerie silence fills the cabin. The sudden quiet is almost as unsettling as the preceding chaos. The plane sits stranded, a metal behemoth marooned in an unexpected sea of white, nose pointed away from the runway, surrounded by snow. It's a tableau of vulnerability, a stark reminder of the power of nature over even the most sophisticated technology. Pilots secure the aircraft and alert the control tower, relaying the critical information about their situation and requesting immediate assistance. What should have been a routine taxi, a final few moments of controlled movement before reaching the gate, becomes a full-blown emergency. Sirens wail in the distance, growing louder as emergency vehicles race towards the scene. The sight of a jet in a snowy field is surreal, a jarring juxtaposition of the ordinary and the extraordinary. A clear sign things have gone wrong. The carefully orchestrated ballet of airport operations has been disrupted, replaced by a scene of urgent activity. Now, the focus shifts, from the routine of air traffic control to the immediate and pressing need for crisis management. Ensure the safety of everyone on board. Every second counts as emergency responders converge on the stranded aircraft, their priority to evacuate the passengers and crew as quickly and safely as possible. Logan's emergency response plan is about to be tested. The effectiveness of their training, the readiness of their equipment, and the coordination of their personnel will all be put to the ultimate test. The heart of the incident, the critical factor that set everything in motion, loss of traction. It's a stark reminder of how much we rely on friction, especially in aviation. Pilots rely on brakes, a complex system of hydraulics and friction materials designed to bring tons of speeding metal to a controlled stop. These systems are meticulously engineered and regularly inspected, but they are only as effective as the grip they have on the ground. Spoilers, those wing-mounted panels that disrupt airflow and kill lift and reverse thrust, redirecting the engine's power to slow the aircraft, are also crucial tools in a pilot's arsenal. But all these systems, no matter how advanced, need tire grip. The rubber meeting the road, or in this case the tarmac, is the ultimate point of contact. Without adequate friction, control is compromised. On this night, a seemingly innocuous patch of ice on the taxiway proves critical. Unseen and unexpected, it becomes the catalyst for a potentially disastrous chain of events. As Flight 312, having just landed safely, turns off the runway onto the taxiway, preparing for its final approach to the gate, it encounters the invisible threat. It hits the slick spot and begins to spin, the sudden loss of control catching the pilots completely off guard. The aircraft becomes a helpless object, subject to the laws of physics. Passengers are jolted, thrown against their seatbelts as the aircraft deviates violently from its intended path. The unexpected movement creates a wave of anxiety throughout the cabin. As the world outside blurs, a disorienting swirl of lights and ground rushing past the windows, the sense of unease intensifies. A complete 360-degree turn, a full circle of chaos, described later by those on board as utterly terrifying. The feeling of helplessness is palpable. The controlled environment of the cockpit, the carefully orchestrated dance of flight, is abruptly lost, replaced by the urgent need to regain command. The calm assurance of a routine landing is replaced by confusion and alarm, as passengers grapple with the sudden, inexplicable event. Onlookers on the ground watch in disbelief as the jet pirouettes on the ice, an unnatural and unsettling spectacle. It's a rare and alarming sight, a stark reminder of the potential dangers lurking even after a successful landing. Pilots fight for control, wrestling with the aircraft's systems, trying desperately to counteract the forces pulling them off course. But physics wins, the relentless momentum of the aircraft overpowering their efforts to regain control on the treacherous surface. The plane finally stops, its uncontrolled slide ending in the soft, forgiving embrace of the snowy grass adjacent to the taxiway. Miraculously, the aircraft comes to a halt undamaged, a testament to the skill of the pilots and a stroke of good fortune. Had it hit another plane or building, a very real possibility given its uncontrolled trajectory, the outcome could have been far worse, potentially catastrophic. The consequences could have been devastating. The incident ends without catastrophe, a close call that underscores the ever-present risks in aviation. Now, with the aircraft safely stopped, the next phase begins, evacuating the passengers, ensuring their safety and well-being after the harrowing experience. The control tower acts fast. Emergency protocols are triggered. A ground stop is ordered. No takeoffs, no landings. Incoming flights are held or diverted. The airspace is cleared for emergency crews. Logan, one of the nation's busiest airports, grinds to a halt. Planes return to gates, terminals fill with stranded passengers. The priority? Create a safe, controlled environment for responders. Emergency vehicles race to Flight 312, lights flashing in the night. Massport coordinates with the FAA and JetBlue, managing the complex response. The ground stop is more than a delay. It's a vital safety measure. Logan's preparedness is on full display, preventing a bad situation from getting worse. Inside Flight 312, fear gives way to tense calm. The crew reassures passengers, instructing them to stay seated. The captain explains, the plane slid on ice, but everyone is safe. Passengers wait, surrounded by emergency lights outside. Deplaning can't begin until crews confirm the area is secure. No fuel leaks, no fire risk, no emergency slides tonight. Instead, buses and mobile stairs arrive. Passengers bundled against the cold walk down to the tarmac and board buses. It's a slow, careful process, but safety comes first. Once inside the terminal, JetBlue staff offer support and information. The ordeal is stressful, but the outcome is clear. Everyone is safe. The focus shifts from the aircraft to the people. Logan's emergency response has done its job. From afar, the airfield is a scene of controlled chaos. The JetBlue jet sits surrounded by fire trucks, police cars, and maintenance vehicles. Emergency crews inspect the plane for damage, working in freezing conditions. The area glows with flashing lights and the plane's own navigation beacons. Responders, bundled in winter gear, coordinate calmly over radios. Each team, fire, police, operations, plays a vital role. The airport's command center monitors everything, directing resources and communicating with the FAA and media. Every action is deliberate, part of a well-rehearsed plan. The complexity is real, but the system works. The chaos is, in fact, a sign of order. Logan's emergency plan is in action, and it's working. In the aftermath, official statements are released. JetBlue confirms Flight 312 slid off the taxiway. No injuries reported. The airline details steps taken to care for passengers, including bus transport and support. Massport updates the public, emphasizing safety and the swift emergency response. The FAA announces an investigation, standard after such incidents. The focus: determine the cause, learn, and improve. These statements provide facts, countering speculation. The message is clear: safety systems worked, and everyone is safe. Open communication helps maintain public confidence in air travel. The incident is managed, and the public is reassured. The ground stop lasts for hours, disrupting thousands of journeys. Departure boards fill with delays and cancellations. Uncertainty reigns. The priority: resolve the incident safely. Once passengers are safe, attention turns to moving the stranded jet. Specialized teams carefully tow the Airbus from the snowy grass. Maintenance crews retreat runways, testing for ice and ensuring safety. Only when all is secure do Massport and the FAA lift the ground stop. Operations resume gradually. Departures first, then arrivals. The ripple effects linger, but the emergency phase is over. Logan is back in business. The airport's methodical response has paid off. Safety once again comes first. As flights resume, normalcy returns to Logan. The JetBlue plane is towed for inspection, the taxiway reopens. The incident is resolved, but its lessons remain. Logan's emergency response was swift and effective. The ground stop prevented further danger. All passengers were safe. The event highlights the importance of robust protocols and training. The FAA's investigation will lead to improvements for winter operations everywhere. Every incident adds to aviation's safety record. Flight 312's icy spin becomes a lesson in resilience and professionalism. As the sun rises, Logan stands as a testament to the unwavering commitment to safety in modern aviation.